What's going on, guys? Rob A here, and today we're taking a look at Transformers Titans Return Titan Masters Wave 3. So this is, of course, the third wave in the Titan Masters release, and I'm really excited because this wave we only have one repaint, and the rest are all new molds, and that's pretty cool, pretty exciting. And the mold that's reused is the it's the good one. It's this guy, which is pretty cool. I'm happy about that. So let's take a look. We do get 2 Autobots and 2 Decepticons this time around once again, as is kind of the usual. So we've got Autobot Taro here. And you can see on the back there's really no information about the specific Titan Master, just the general information. But we get Autobot Taro. Okay, pretty cool looking. Overboard, which is a repaint, but at least it's a nice solid repaint of what is it, Chomp Stomp or something like that, I think is the name. I don't know, I can't remember. I can never remember that guy's name. It's my favorite toy out of the Titans Masters, but I can't. Anyway, Sawback, which is some kind of weird lion shield. Okay, and then last but not least we have Decepticon Fang Grey, which is yeah, it's a bat werewolf, so, you know, you can't really go wrong there. Anyway, I'm really excited to have these guys in hand, so we're going to go ahead, open these fellows up, and we'll check them out in just a moment. Alright, guys, so here we have Wave 3 of the Titan Masters, and let's take a look at them, shall we? So first up, let's go ahead and just go right down the row. Let's check out Taro, Autobot Taro. We have a nice little homage to Swoop here, or, you know, Strafe for those of you who believe in that sort of thing. So really, really nice, just very basic Beast kind of mode here. It's just got a little a little tail. You can fold this underneath if you want. It doesn't quite stay flat on the ground when you do that, but it's not too bad. You can fold it up if you want as well, but then it's kind of you know, it's in the way of the clean vehicle or beast mode, if you will. He can open his mouth if, you know, you're into that kind of thing, so you got that going on. And yeah, he's just a nice little pterodactyl guy, or pteranodon, or whatever you want to call him. The little claw pickaxe hands or something. His wings can kind of flap a little bit, very little bit. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. He has a weapon mode, I guess we'll call it. So all you do for that is you just flip his head around like so, and then you've got a little barrel sticking out there, and then you just kind of stick this thing wherever, you know, wherever you want. I guess like that is probably best. And then fold these over in any direction you choose, and you have kind of just a blaster, sort of a rifle kind of deal going. Or you could even, you know, leave this out and have it as kind of a, you know, a power bow or something, you know, Nerf Thunder Bow, if that's what you're into. Otherwise, you can grab your little Titan Master from back here, and just be careful, his head is kind of jammed in there a little bit. There we go, just push him out. And now you can see he's got a couple of tabs down here where you can plug his little feet in and kind of have him chilling out like so on this thing. You know, so he's got kind of a flying vehicle mode, or you could fold the wings up if you really want to, or, you know, whatever. Or you fold this back over, and I'm sure you could just have him kind of sitting on top of the pterodactyl if you so desire, like so. Alright, now of course, checking out the Titan Master himself, Tara, you can see it's a very nice Swoop homage, I would say. The head is unpainted, which is annoying, but it is what it is. The chest is, like, definitely got the kind of you know, kind of the Seeker cockpit sort of chest going on that you'd expect from Swoop or whatever. And then the head, of course, flipping this over, is definitely a nice homage to Swoop. It's just missing that big crest in the back, and you would have a really nice looking Swoop head there. So there is Autobot Taro. Now let's move on to, what's this guy's name again? Something crazy, right? The Overload or Spring Load or Overboard. I think it's Overboard, actually. Which is kind of, I don't get the reference. It might be an homage to a G1 character that I'm just not remembering. But yeah, here he is, and it's the same clobber / crash bash that we're used to here. A very nice paint job, though. I mean, they painted the whole head. He's got little yellow eyes, Decepticon logo. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. They did a nice job with it. That's the dinosaur mode. And, of course, you can pop this open. Move these legs down. Get this guy out of the way. And then you've got yourself, you know, a dragon sort of dealy. And, of course, you can do this. Flip this around. Flip this guy over here. Sorry, I'm being so distracted. There's something like making a crazy noise outside. It's a bit distracting. I apologize. And just flip that up. I mean, normally you'd have the guy in here, so I guess we'll do that too. Yeah. There we go. And then you just lower it down, and you've got a nice blaster going here. So that's pretty cool. And you can have the Titan Master ride on the back of the dragon, of course, by just popping them right on here. So he can, you know, fly on wings of a dragon or some such. There you go. Now, again, this mold is really nice. It's very nicely done. It's still holding up just fine. I will say I would have liked to maybe see just remold the dinosaur head or remold the dragon head or something, you know, just a little bit of a refresh, you know, other than straight up paint. But it's okay. And here we have basically the just the same mold as the Crash Bash head. And we'll flip it right around. You can see the head sculpt. Still a great head sculpt, but again, would have liked to see just something a little bit new with that. And that is Overboard. I keep forgetting the name because I keep thinking it's really a silly name. So next up we have Sawback, who is a lion, and is a pretty obvious homage to Steeljaw, but when he was in the package and just like flattened out like that, I totally, like, it didn't occur to me at all. But now that he's out, he's, you know, he's a fair representation of kind of a Steeljaw-esque Titan Master, and, you know, for what these are, that's actually pretty neat. So obviously you got a little line here. You can wiggle the arms around. You have to be a little careful because he does have this little platform here that does tend to get relocated along with the lion's paws. And you can move the back legs freely. So the headmaster, or Titan Master, I'm sorry, itself is actually hidden right back here behind the lion's mane. And we just pop him out like so. And then we're left with basically this. So you can transform him back into that sort of shield that you saw before. And we do that by just push the head up like so. Stick the feet down, bring these back legs down, and then bring these wings down, and just fold them in front of the body like that. And you can hold on to it back here, and then you got yourself a little shield. And you can also flip these back out, bring this whole section up, bring this head way back in the back there. Way back in the back, and you can bring these legs back here like so. Bring this section down, the lion's legs forward like that, and bring these up, and if you flip these wings kind of out either to the side like this, or actually kind of backwards like this, so you kind of have these little bits, these little silver bits facing forward, like blasters, and you can see the little Autobot symbol there. You can have this as a flying platform as well, with the barrel sticking out here, maybe some missile pods right here, and then you can grab your little grab your Titan Master and just stick him right down on there. And then you have a flying vehicle mode of sorts as well. So that's, that's pretty neat. You can also grab your Titan Master here. We'll check him out right now. And he looks pretty cool as soon as it, yeah, there you go. So you can see they did give him a little lion head. So that's kind of neat. I like that. Very basic body otherwise. Some little paws down there on his feet. And then, of course, turn him over. And this is the head that you get. It's not nearly as, like, feline-y as it looked on the package art. But it definitely gets the job done. It does look like he's got kind of a Voltron lion kind of crouched around his head. So it's got the little lion head there and the paws. And this may be another homage to something else and I'm not aware of it. But actually, really nice little job of a little bit of metallic paint there for the eyes. So very, very cool. I do. It's a very stern face. It is, I mean, it's very lion-y, but not as... Like, the box makes it look like Ron Perlman as the Beast. But anyway, I digress. There's Steel Jaw or Sawback or whatever you would like to call him. And last, but certainly not least, we have Fang Grey here. Fang Grey, obviously the winged wolfman with the sweet Decepticon tattoo on his bicep. It's like rah, rah. So yeah, pretty neat. I like this guy. And he's got his little Titan Master right in here. He's got a couple of different modes as well. For starters, let's go ahead and transform him into blaster mode. So you can flip his wings up like so, keep his arms tucked in. He's got some barrels in his feet, and then his tail can come up as a third. And then you flip this kind of down. It doesn't really get too much out of the way, unfortunately. It works a little bit better when he doesn't have the Titan Master inside his chest cavity, but it works either way for the most part. So you got this handle, and you can hold it by the handle, and it'll like point up a little bit, but you can just have your figure kind of level him out, and then you've got a wolf-headed, 3-barreled blaster. Pretty nasty. Then what we can do is go ahead and pop our little Titan Master out here, flip the wolf head in, bring this down, and you've got a dragon's head back there. So get your wings going, and flip the arms down, flip the legs down, and I guess this would be the tail. And you've got yourself a weird dragon with a barrel sticking out of his neck. Which is strange, but I guess, you know, kind of cool. Sure, you know, kind of cool. And you can have your little dude ride on this dragon, should you so desire. If I can remember how to make that happen. I think it's really just a matter of just stick them in there. If I recall. Maybe not. It might actually be a little more involved. I think you might actually want to stick his... Yeah, there you go. I think we're sticking his legs down on that or some such, but you get the idea. But either way, I mean, it's kind of a cool little thing. You can flip the wolf head up into the chest. He does have the wings going here. So pretty neat. Pretty neat altogether, and I love this giant, just death barrel he's got for a tail. That's kind of cool. So, you flip him back up. Flip all this stuff back up. And there you go. Fang Grey, with kind of an empty chest, little dragon head in the chest, but that's alright. And he can go off to the side here. And then we'll take a look at the Titan Master. And here it is. It's taking a little bit to focus up, but you guys get a very basic, no paint, which again is a bummer. But then you just flip it over, and you've got a pretty neat head. I would have liked maybe a slightly different shade of green to differentiate the eyes and the face, but it's alright. Not a big deal. It's got a very poisonous look about him, and would probably look really good on Mind Wipe. So, very cool. So there is Wave 3 of your Titan Masters. Again, just a fun group of figures. Really nice to just fiddle around with, and you get some cool little beast modes in there as well. So. Very, very cool, guys. That is going to do it for this review. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. It really does help me out. I am getting tongue-tied, so I'm going to go have a drink of water and relax for a minute. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.